having us. We are in Arbon at Bloom Cafe in your coffee shop / showroom. Can you introduce yourself, Mike, and tell us about your business, please?
Sure, thanks for coming. And it's a pleasure to have you here. We started just 2 years ago, and basically we are a coffee roastery, but we see it as our job to be just more of a company than just a roasting company. So we want to provide restaurant owners with everything they need to make better coffee and to give them the opportunity to delight or to support their guests with nice coffee. So we started in the garage of our grandmother, bought a really big roasting machine for that garage. We imported coffee directly from the farm, and that's where we took off. And my background is I'm a coffee machine engineer, and I'm also like a coffee nerd, so to speak. So I made a lot of educations, and also the trainer from the SCA, like the AST trainer. And we see it as some kind of market problem in Switzerland that there is no company taking responsibility for the in-cup experience itself. Basically, we take the role as a head barista without being present there. So we are responsible for the in-cup quality, machines, service, beans, and we educate the staff in latte art so they can focus on their core business and let us do the coffee and handle the coffee stuff with your telemetry solutions.
Yeah, cool. You said we are in your new building. It's a new place for you here. When did you enter this new building? What did you do?
Yes, the project started 1.5 years ago. We were starting off with the idea of how can we sell the coffee experience we want to sell to the restaurant owners without being salesy. So we started off with a coffee trailer, and we get into chats with customers through selling coffee on the street. And we did that with our motorbike or the e-bike. So we have a trailer, e-bike, coffee machine, and we sell coffee there. And there was a good opportunity to have a chat with people. And everyone knows somebody in the restaurant industry, and most of the time you get connected, and then you can start a conversation and go into business with restaurant owners. That's why the idea evolved of not having a showroom but a working cafe. So we want to test our own product here, like our beans, our drinks. We also provide them with recipe ideas, syrups and stuff, and we test it here. So whenever we find some kind of drink here, we provide it to our restaurant partners.
Can you explain a bit how the relationship with Eversys began?
Yeah.
Why do you have an Eversys machine, basically?
Yes. I started off as a coffee machine engineer. I worked there for 2 or 3 years in the mechanical engineering, and we have seen a few concepts in different markets where companies take responsibility for in-cup quality or provide the whole experience, machines, beans and everything from one company. And then we were on the hunt for different machines. So tested a few different fully automatic machines. But we were on the Eversys because of the in-cup quality, the milk foam possibilities, because you are able to do latte art with the 1.5 step, and also the telemetry solution. We see the consumption, but most important for us, we see the quality of the coffee. If we see the data that is provided with the telemetry, we have the same beans here, the same machine, we can replicate every aspect of their machine as well. And we can make changes if the coffee, for instance, is too bitter or too sour or too strong. We can provide them with a solution without being present and that's quite a bonus for us.
It is. Cool. And when you talk about your clients, who are your main clients for your coffee shop and for you as a distributor?
Yeah. We focus on restaurant partners.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So normally a restaurant who is into quality, making nice food, maybe also bakeries with nice bakery equipment. They don't have like skilled baristas there or the coffee knowledge, but coffee makes total sense for their offering, right? Because they are all about quality, maybe also about sustainability. And then they need a solution to either buy a portafilter machine, educate their staff, and do it all by themselves, which is quite challenging and expensive. So they can choose our business model. They get provided with high quality cups. We do the service, the maintaining, the educating of the staff, latte art training, and also provide them with everything they need to like have a better end customer experience.
How many people use your machine?
You mean here?
Yes.
We are just starting off, so basically at the moment we are 2 people working here.
Yeah.
We want to expand opening hours in autumn. But at the moment we have like our head barista who is also our roaster, and he was working before with portafilter traditional machines, and the first time he was using the machine it's a bit weird because you need to like adjust your routine and adjust your workflow, so to speak. But if you worked as a barista in a busy cafe environment, I think you will love the machine just during the first few hours. So because you can pull shots and milk at the same time and talk to your customers, and that's, I think, if you are about a good user experience in a coffee shop or in a restaurant, that should be your main concern or your main goal to achieve. And at the first weekend we had like nearly 500 drinks or so from the coffee machine, and he was just able to do it by himself, have a nice chat with the customers, and it was, for him it was an ease because it's just you get into the routine quite fast, and the machine supports him, and he doesn't have to bother about like the consistency, the quality, and is way faster than he would be with a normal machine.
Which feedback do you receive about the coffee quality, the milk quality? Because you said some baristas will come.
Yeah, we are a coffee roastery, and we have some we have also some clients who are using portafilter machines, and especially during opening or after opening, like if a customer comes inside and is not into coffee, he's just happy about the quality and having a nice chat, and he's happy from there on. But if somebody comes in and is a bit into coffee or working as a barista or as a home barista, then it gets a bit, how do you say, distracted, because we're using a fully automatic machine, right?
Yes.
But then it gives us the opportunity to talk to them, show them some features, let them also pour some milk, and after the first coffee sip or after they tasted the result, most of the time they are happy. Convinced.
I'm going to buy one.
Yes, especially the home baristas.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, that's interesting. I saw on your menu, you do lots of different coffee drinks with alcohol, even all these things.
Yeah.
What are the most demanded drinks? Which ones your customers ask for the most?
At the moment, I would say it's the classic cappuccino.
Okay.
We do lots of flat white. Dirty chai or chai with espresso is quite popular. But basically, we're testing. Here is the room for us to test new drinks. That's why our coffee menu is quite big.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
So we do lots of drinks, everything with one person. Yeah. And if we see a drink that is quite popular, so we can inform our restaurant partners, and they can have the drink as well, because we can set the settings on the machine, send it to them through telemetry, and then they have the same drink experience, which is tested from us to their clients as well.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thanks for your time.
No, thanks for that conversation. Very interesting.
Yes, it was a pleasure.